The Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons. The Chiefs are 4.5-point favorites. Kansas City with not the prettiest win against Atlanta. You had Mahomes make a couple bad picks. You had the running back turn the ball over. They had to be bailed out by a pass interference call, which that was pass interference. You just lost Pacheco for 6 to 8 weeks. You just had... It has been a struggle. It was a struggle for Kansas City to win this game, but they were able to pull it off. For all the bad... I said Mahomes didn't have the best game, but boy... And also I want to point out Kelsey, now that he's, a man touring the world with Taylor Swift, is maybe not, maybe not. I also think he's just old, but he hasn't looked the same. But it was bound to happen. He's in his mid-30s. God bless the guy, but it doesn't seem like right now he's that guy. Maybe he'll warm up as the season goes on, but he hasn't been great. But Mahomes, want to give him credit because the touchdown to Rice, we don't see him go a lot of deep balls anymore. So to see him do that was great. And yeah, it was a great throw to Rice there. The fumble return on the Burrow play, that was great. The last drive, again, they had to have the pass interference call to help, but Mahomes put him in that position. Anytime you see Mahomes and you're down whatever and it's 2 minutes left, you're like, all right, here we go. He's the new Brady. We've talked about this. He's the Brady where you just know he's going to lead you down the field, and Harrison Butker is going to kick the game winner and win the game for you. So not the prettiest win here for Kansas City. I thought the Baltimore win was a little bit was better. This one, I mean, talk about a rough start to the season. Baltimore and Cincinnati, but they've come out of it 2-0, and there's a lot of good teams out there that are not 2-0. So the Chiefs got to take that in stride, and they've played well enough. You just hope that they're able to, for their sake, that they're able to get it going here. You imagine that they're going to be able to turn it around eventually, or become the great Chiefs team that we know they can be. But right now they're 2-0. So what are we doing? What are we doing complaining about them? They're playing well enough right now to get those 2 wins. Atlanta. Maybe I should start apologizing to Kirk Cousins because after last week I was ready to write him off. Like he's not rolling out. He's struggling. But that last drive, albeit the Eagles, may have helped him with the prevent defense, but he stepped up. He made big play after big play. The final touchdown was really impressive. And that's 6 go-ahead pass touchdowns in the final minute of regulation or overtime since 2015. So only one quarterback has more during that period of time, and it's Derek Carr. And I never would imagine it's Derek Carr, but Derek Carr and Kirk Cousins right now, 2 of the best quarterbacks in the league. But that comeback, one of the best wins the Falcons have had in a long, long time because it's been a struggle for the Falcons over the last few years. They needed a win like this. They needed to turn things around. And on Monday night in Philly with Kelsey back there, with Nick Foles back there, they needed a big win. They needed a big performance, and they did it in a spectacular way. They took on one of the best teams in the NFC, and they came back in an amazing comeback. So you got to feel good about Atlanta right now. They're in a good spot here, and yeah, that was just a great comeback. Good job by Atlanta, and good job by them by, stopping Philly. Philly could have scored a lot more, and Atlanta did a nice job, I thought, for the most part of the game, holding them on defense. But in the end, I had to take a team here, and I'm not betting against the Chiefs. I'm not betting against Mahomes. I'm not betting against the Kansas City Swifts. I'm sure she'll be there in Atlanta, and I'm sure the fans will be, very, very welcoming. I'm sure they're going to boo the hell out of her. But in this spot, it's going to be Kansas City. And even though I imagine that Kelsey's not going to be this bad, I imagine he's going to show up. Maybe he'll be in this game. I just think that Mahomes and that offense is going to step up. It'll be tough, though. Cousins will give him a fight. But I expect that Chiefs, Mahomes, the whole group, they're going to pull it out. Rice, even without a running game, even without Pacheco for a while, they're going to figure it out. They're going to pull out a big win. I said the Chiefs go 3-0 because I'm not betting against this team to lose. I just can't see it. I know they have to lose, but I'm not going to be the guy that bets against them, that picks against them. Give me the Chiefs, -4.5.